Banks look safe, professional, and helpful on the outside, but behind the scenes they work in ways that often benefit them more than you. While they offer you savings accounts and credit cards, they're making billions using strategies they'll never openly share. Because if the public knew the truth, they might stop handing over their hard-earned money so easily. In this video, we'll reveal 7 powerful money secrets that banks don't want you to know. These are the same tactics they use to grow their own wealth while keeping most people stuck in debt or living paycheck to paycheck. If you truly want to take control of your finances, you need to understand what's happening behind the curtain. Number 1. Banks profit from your deposits. When you deposit your money into a savings account, the bank might offer you a small interest rate, maybe around 1% or even less. At first, that might sound like a good deal. Your money is safe and you're earning a little extra. But here's what the bank doesn't tell you. They're using your money to make huge profits for themselves. Banks don't let your money just sit there. Instead, they lend it out to others through credit cards, car loans, home loans, or personal loans, charging interest rates of 10%, 15%, or even 25%. You get just 1% while they earn much more on the money you gave them. It's a system designed to benefit the bank, not you. This process is called fractional reserve banking, which means the bank only keeps a small percentage of your money in reserve and loans out the rest. So while you're earning tiny interest, the bank is flipping your deposit into big income. If more people understood this, they'd stop settling for low-interest savings accounts and start putting their money into smarter investments that actually grow their wealth. Number 2, your savings lose value over time. Banks don't like to talk about inflation. Even if you earn a small interest on your savings account, the rising cost of living means your money is slowly losing its buying power. For example, if you earn 1.5% interest but inflation is 5%, you're actually losing 3.5% in value every year. Banks won't tell you this because they want you to feel safe parking your money with them. Invest your money in assets that outpace inflation, like real estate, index funds, or gold. Number 3, credit cards are designed to trap you. Credit cards are marketed as financial tools that offer perks, like points, cash back, or exclusive access. But behind all the flashy offers is a system carefully designed to keep you in debt. For banks, it's not about helping you, it's about keeping your balance just high enough so they can earn big money from the interest. Most credit cards charge sky-high interest rates if you don't pay the full amount each month. Even missing the due date by a day can trigger late fees and penalty interest. And the longer you carry a balance, the more the bank earns from you. That's the real business model, not the rewards but the revolving debt. Wealthy people understand this game. They use credit cards for convenience or to build credit. That way they avoid the traps. But for the average person, the system is designed to stretch payments over months or even years, turning what looked like a small swipe into a long-term financial burden. Number 4, fees are a big business. Fees are one of the most profitable aspects of the banking industry, and many people don't even realize how much they're being charged. Overdraft fees, ATM charges, monthly maintenance fees, and penalties for not keeping a minimum balance, they all add up. Banks love to make these charges seem like a normal part of banking life. They often bury the details in fine print so people don't notice the constant draining of their accounts. But when you add it all up, fees can cost you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars every year. It's like a quiet money leak that can drain your finances without you even realizing it. Here's the trick. You don't have to accept those fees. Take a few minutes to review your account terms and ask your bank to waive any fees you think are unfair. And if not, it might be time to consider switching banks for better fee-free options. Number 5, debt is their favorite product. Here's the truth. Banks don't want you debt-free. They make the most money when you borrow, through personal loans, student loans, mortgages, car loans, and credit cards. They may offer you affordable payments or low interest rates at first, but the goal is to keep you in a cycle of debt as long as possible. That's why banks are always eager to offer you more credit. The wealthy play it differently. They use debt as leverage for investments, not consumption. Number 6, banks use your money to invest. You don't get a cut. When you deposit money into a savings account, the bank doesn't just let it sit there. They take your cash and use it to make investments. They then keep the profits generated from these investments for themselves. Meanwhile, your money sits in the account earning almost nothing in interest. Essentially, the bank is using your money to build wealth, but you're left with a tiny return on your deposit. Imagine if you took that same money and invested it in something like an index fund or real estate. With these investments, you could see returns of 6 to 10% or even more over time depending on the market conditions. Unfortunately, banks don't promote this because they prefer to have control over your funds, letting them profit from investments while giving you just a small portion of the benefits. If you want to stop being the passive customer in this system and start acting like the investor you are, it's time to rethink where you put your money. Instead of letting banks make all the decisions for you, take control of your financial future. By investing in assets that offer higher returns, you can work toward building your wealth rather than just helping banks build theirs. Number 7, you're not taught real financial literacy on purpose. If you've ever wondered why schools don't teach essential money skills, like understanding credit, how to invest, or how to build real wealth, banks thrive on customers who don't know how to manage their money effectively so they can keep their profits flowing while most people struggle financially. The more you don't understand how money works, the more likely you are to fall into traps like high-interest debt, unnecessary fees, and bad financial decisions. Banks love it when you blindly trust the system and never ask the tough questions. They rely on people who don't compare financial options, aren't aware of their rights, and accept the status quo without challenge. The best defense against this financial trap is education. Whether it's reading books, watching informative content like this, or seeking out financial advisors, learning how money truly works will empower you to make smarter decisions and take control of your financial future. Banks play a different game, and if you want to win, you need to learn the rules. These 7 money secrets are just the start. The more you understand how banks really operate, the better you can protect and grow your own wealth. So don't just be another customer, be informed, be strategic, and be in control. And if you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more powerful money tips that banks hope you never learn.